It's William with the Riverstone Life, and look at this, I'm in the truck and I'm ready to go to work. But there's no work. Just my luck, right? Do you believe this? The one time I want to go to work, the load board is absolutely empty. I checked it the whole time I was in Italy. It had 30, 40 loads, all that stuff. I figured things were back to being normal again. No loads. No loads at all on the board. Well, I wasn't too worried about it because I can actually dispatch my own loads now. I mean, I should have been able to dispatch them a month ago, but for some reason, it just wouldn't let me, even though I had more than 10 different states delivered to. I had more than 25,000 miles, even though the new guys have started and said that doesn't have anything to do with it anymore. But I guarantee you, when I started, they said you had to have 25,000 miles with no safety issues, and they didn't even tell us about the 10 states. That's all they said was 25,000 miles. So when I started doing this job, I was able to dispatch reloads, but I wasn't able to dispatch regular loads. I hit 25,000, nothing, kept going on. I was busy. I was at 36,000. It still wasn't working. I called in and they're like, "Oh, William, you only have 9 states." What do you mean 9 states? You've only been to 9 different states. Okay, you got to have 10. Then I get 10 and it still didn't work. I'm like, what the heck? Finally I call in and they're like, well, it should be working for you. You shouldn't be having any problems. So then I go to deliver it in Alabama and make it 11 states. So I had 11 states and it still did not work. So I said, you know what? I will deal with it when we get back from Italy. Well, I'm in Italy. This is how funny this is. It says you got to be within 250 miles of Indiana for this thing to work. A week into Italy, I go and turn the app on and I can dispatch loads and I'm in Italy. Does that make any sense? No, it did not make any sense to me. I thought maybe it was just a glitch and it wouldn't work when I get back here. But I get back here and it works. So I'm like, you know what? I call into my dispatcher, or I emailed her. I said, hey, could you watch for a load going out west? You know, I'm always looking for a load going out west because I want to go as far as I can. You know, the most miles, the lightest load, paying the best. She says, no problem. Anything comes through on Friday, she'll send it over to me or give me a call. So I'm not too worried about it. So I get on the load board on Friday like 5, 6 times, and there's like 20, 30, 40 deliveries out there. But you check them an hour later, it's down to 5 or 6. The guys are grabbing them as fast as possible. That's the reason I'm bringing this video out and talking about this, is because I saw loads that I probably would have done, but you know, I've been off for 12 days or whatever. Now I wanted a long load going, 2,000 miles. I didn't want to go 1,000 miles. Well, that's what happens when you hold out for the better load and it doesn't show up. And that's what happened to me. And I'm thinking, well, I ain't gonna worry about it. There'll be something there and I'll just dispatch it over the weekend, go pick it up on Sunday, and I'll head out wherever I'm going. Well, Friday it starts getting low on loads and I'm going, wait a minute, man, there might not be any loads left when I'm ready to dispatch this. So I go and email my dispatcher. She emails me back like an hour later saying that she's not my dispatcher anymore, that she got moved to a different department, and Kathy's my dispatcher now. But Kathy's already went home for the weekend. What the heck, So I'm like, oh well, I'll just dispatch whatever's there. So I go back on the load board, and like it shows right now, absolutely 0. No loads at all. Now was 95 reloads, but they're all out west where I wanted to go. So if I could have got out west, I could have done reloads the whole time I was out there. There was nothing on the board going that far west. I'm not going to drive to Denver and then deadhead all the way, to Idaho or something like that just to work those. At least, I might have. You never know. My plan was I wasn't going to do that. I wanted to get something closer, Utah, Idaho, Oregon, and then go and work those other loads. They had some loads in California. I thought, they're I'm always looking for the California loads that are farther or closer towards Oregon, up in that area, so I don't have to deal with all that busy crap down below there, and then at least get me that state in the books that I've got another. And then I'll have 12 states, but I'm trying to get more states. But a lot of the areas that they want us to go right now are all full of another hurricane coming through. Down south is going to be a mess. There's loads going to Alabama, but I know a couple guys now that I've met that live down here where I'm at, so they're grabbing them as fast as possible, so I got to try to beat those guys. So if you're one of them Alabama guys that keep taking my loads, you need to leave a comment down there. But there was a couple, And I mean, I'm like, I guess I'm greedy, you know, I'm just greedy. I look at a load, now that's only paying $1,000 or $1,200 or $1,300. Where's those loads that are paying $3,500 to $4,000? Are they even out there anymore? Is it the wrong time of the year? Has the RV world just finally died? I mean, I hope not, because I'm ready to work. I'm ready to work the rest of the year. You know, I got one little trip coming up yet that we haven't announced yet that me and Robert are going to go on for another week because of RV transport. But if I don't get some more RV transport, those trips are going to come to an end, and I don't want that. She don't want that. So that's where we're at. I just, you know, I told you I'd keep this real. Ever since I started this job, I've never had a problem getting a load. This is the first time. Could I got a load? Yes, I could have took one of them smaller loads. The reason I'm telling you this is so you don't get yourself in the predicament that I'm in, sitting here with nothing to do, waiting for Monday morning now to see if I can get something. I should have just grabbed one of those cheaper paying loads and, you know, and been happy with what I had. But, you know, you get wound up, you've had time off, you've re-energized. I'm ready to go out west and kick some loads out there before the bad weather hits. That's what I was hoping for, and it didn't happen. So that's why I wanted to tell you guys, if you can dispatch your own loads or you want to work, you better just take what you can get right now, because the stuff that's out there that you really want is probably far and few between. So I taught myself a lesson, you know, that I should have just grabbed one of them. But then me and Robin were talking, and she's like, you know what, you needed the extra couple days to re-energize. I did. I got like 10 new videos coming out. I got our Italy video done. I got stuff done on the truck. I got stuff done around the RV. I got all my reviews caught up. I got contacted new people about reviews. I've met some new people with some, might have something cool coming up too there. We'll see. But it was enjoyable. I've enjoyed these last 3 or 4 days just hanging out at the fifth wheel. We don't get very much time in the Riverstone anymore, and I enjoy it. I sleep the best there. I have my favorite mattress. I have my little cubby hole that's climate controlled, cold, like we like to sleep at night. Super, super quiet where we're located at. There's no noise. There's no nothing. I get my best sleep there. In fact, I get too much sleep. Right now, I'm more tired today than I was 3 days ago, because my body's finally starting to get caught up on the rest, and it's you know, making me tireder. But I mean, once I get back on the road, I'll be thankful for this time here. So you know, and I want to thank everybody that keeps leaving comments. You know, there's a lot of those comments out there that are kind of hard to answer sometimes. You know, like the guy just recently tried to get on with Wave, and his truck was older than a 2005. But then the other guys jumped on there and helped him out. I appreciate all you guys helping everybody out with the comments on our channel. We greatly appreciate that, because I know most of you guys know more about this than I do, and I like that you're out there helping those guys. But I guess you can go to work for Horizon maybe, so double check into that, because Horizon lets older trucks work for them. You know, but they might be changing that too. That's what the problem is with that stuff. Well, they let other guys, they kind of grandfather them in, then they change it the next year or the next year. So you're going to have to check into that. But I don't see no problem. If your truck's been taken care of and you can work on it and save yourself money and you can make that older truck work, that's great. So sorry that didn't work out with Wave. I know that Brian reached out to me. He's got, I think on the 23rd of this month, he's got orientation. So that tells me that Wave is still doing hiring, guys. I don't know if he was a CDL or a non-CDL. I think he was non-CDL. So I hear a lot of guys saying that they've called and they're not, you know, setting them up with a class or anything yet. So I do know there's one coming up on the 23rd. So I think you can still go to work for them. I'm hoping that we're just in that, you know, that pre-election stuff that's going on right now. You know how everything slows down and things just aren't busy until the election's over. I'm hoping that after, when the election's done, that things go back to better than they've ever been, and we're out here kicking ass and making money again. So let's all hope for that. But yeah, I had to tell you about the load board being so bad and how William, that always gets his load and never has a problem with a load, didn't get a load. but he could have had a load if he just took one of the smaller ones, and I didn't do it. So just a short little video. I don't know, the truck's, I mean, I'm ready. The truck's ready, I'm ready. I'm ready to go kick ass again. So I hope there's some work out there. So let us know, you know, you're working for the other companies, has it started picking up for you? The 10 guys that are out there that all signed up under my name and have been out there, I hope you guys are still doing great. I haven't heard from you since I went to Italy. I'm sure you knew I was in Italy, so you weren't bothering me, but I keep getting updates of more miles you've put on, so I know you're driving, maybe not as much as you want, so let us down in the comments. If you are one of those guys, throw it down in the comments on this video. Let us know who you are, so other people know who you are, if you want. I understand. But I appreciate everybody. Robin appreciates everybody. The YouTube channel has gotten so much more fun since I started RV Transport. Plus, it's let us keep our lifestyle. People ask me all the time, you know, about why we have so many RV Transport videos out now and not a lot on that Riverstone. Well, it's because I'm out there working my butt off doing that stuff to enjoy life, and so I can keep that Riverstone. Does that make sense to you? Yeah, so I can keep that Riverstone, because nothing that we have in our life right now is cheap, and it takes money to do that. So I'm always working every angle I can to keep it all going. So and RV Transport has made it work for us. So just remember, if you like this video, you give us a thumbs up, leave us your comments. I love all the comments, I love all the people, I love all the other people that are actually answering our comments, because that helps us, because we're so busy. Plus, a lot of times you guys know more than I know. I learn from you too. So the channel helps support our community, basically, and by you guys diving in there, you're helping the channel and you're helping your community. So I hope that's what this channel's about. You know me and Robin, I'm always trying to be positive. I don't even know what shirt I'm wearing today. Probably just believe in yourself. Look at that. See, just believe in yourself. If you like me and Robin, subscribe to the channel, and you know this routine that most people can't stand. Always